living up there. Let's start with you, Amelia.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
Oh, that yeah, okay. Not a lot of income comes in from that, but there are definitely important duties. So, okay, I'm assuming then we're married.
Yep.
Yes.
We have
One kid.
age.
She's about to be 6.
Okay, very cool. So 6-year-old. So she's in elementary school.
I homeschool her, actually.
Oh, okay. So how much are you bringing in, breadwinner?
It depends on how many days I work a week. Between 8 to 1,000 a week.
800 to 1,000 a week. Okay.
Yep.
What's the job?
I own a business. I do third-party delivery.
Okay, like Amazon third party, like last mile stuff, or
Nah, kind of appliance delivery. I was doing
Okay.
some Amazon delivery for a
and
while.
you own the business, so
Yeah.
you can't contract out to the companies.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and are these pretty consistent clients?
So I work. So the third-party company I third-party through, they give me everything every day, and then they set up my routes, everything else like that. I have my guys work out, and then we go from there.
You have guys.
Yep.
How many employees do you have?
5 including me. 6 including me.
There's an extra guy.
Well, but max, you make $52,000 a year.
That's without the business aspect of it. Yes.
That's what he pays himself.
Yes.
What's without the business? Well, yes, afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are there too many miles for you to run? Like, why do we have these? If you're only bringing in 52, which there's nothing wrong with 52, but if 52 is what you're walking away with, are you working as hard as you can before I'm getting vibes of no over here?
He has not been working very many days lately.
Why?
So this is the slowdown month, and then we just started picking back up again. So
Okay.
my main option is giving my guys about the same amount of days as I'm working too, so they don't quit.
I think
you-
he's the boss. He should work the most amount of days. It's his company. If he needs the money,
Well, okay. I mean, I get it to a certain extent. If this, business started going downhill, like everyone would get paid before me in the end.
Right.
When times are good, you get more. When
yeah.
times are bad, they get
But
less.
I think that he
Well,
should work the days that he needs.
which means they would be getting nothing though, and they might. So I do kind of get it to a certain extent, but also at the same time, how frequent is this? Because do we need this many people?
So I have 2 trucks, 2 guys a truck. So then I
Do you
have
own the trucks?
No, I'm renting them. I plan on owning my own, so then we can actually make more money through
You're
it.
blushing.
Yeah, this is just my natural red cheeks.
Oh, okay.
He's always red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thought you were nervous and you were going to flirt with me or something. Okay.
Depends.
Okay. So, sorry, go on.
So some people only want to work 3 to 4 days a week. Some people want to work to 6 days a week. So it's just for me to alter,
Do you need them all?
kind of.
Well, if somebody needs a day off, then he's gonna.
but then
need
No,
a
I only
person.
have
five,
work.
5 including me.
But then if
So
someone
he
needs
has
a
one
day-
extra guy.
Yeah, I have 1 extra guy. So that's if the other people need days off, I have a cover. So then my trucks can still.
And what are
go
you
just
doing?
fine. I'm working every day that I can.
What's your work?
I do the same thing they do. I'm out there doing the same work.
Interesting. Okay, how much are you paying them?
Same amount I get paid.
Does that make sense?
Well, he's doing the same work.
So
Yeah, but you started the business at the same time.
Well,
I mean, it's okay if you do. I'm just trying to figure out
he does use money out of the company. If we need groceries or something, he'll pull it out of the company.
Well, that's the thing
So
is
he
you guys
might-
have debt to pay. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to prioritize.
So
Right.
I was doing this a little bit before I started doing my own business type thing. Before that, I was getting way less days, wasn't making any money. So then I started the business aspect of it. So our work is basically what the set pay amount I give them, and I feel like it's unfair if I pay myself more.
Unfair? I mean, that's a interesting question.
Well,
and
I
you
would-
did start the business. Did you took on risk by
I
getting
know.
the vehicles? So I mean, there are different aspects of it. But I'm not against equal either. I mean, you do whatever you want. It's your business. Literally, it's up to you, and the market will decide.
Well,
the
yeah, and
workers
then-
whether or not they stay or leave. And
Yeah,
him using any
But-
extra money if we need it, he pulls it out of his business
I
account.
do. I don't like
So-
to because I like to have it separately from what we.
Well, I'm just concerned about the debt. Okay, so where are we today? What is going on here? Because we do have debt. Sounds
Yeah.
like a consistently inconsistent income. because it was 800 to 1,000 a week. So I mean,
Yeah, it can fluctuate pretty far, and so that's why
well, pretty far. That's only $200. Am I getting the full picture then?
Well, he can go anywhere. Like this week, he worked 3 days, which is $600. But then he can work other weeks where it's 6 days, and that's $1,200.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to put an average on a number like that.
How much did you make last year?
With the business part, 60. And that was just 6 months.
Okay.
Wait, so
that's more.
Without the business part of the income added in, myself, I only make around the 52. But with the business, it's around 120.
Oh, I see.
So
After all expenses?
After all expenses, without any expensive, it's around $500,000. But with all the expenses and everything,
so how much is hitting your account on a monthly basis on average, hitting your checking account pulled from the business, distributions, and pay?
On average?
30.
What is your business set up? Is this S-Corp?
I'm 1099, and then my
Through
guys,
your business? Yeah, but what's your business set up as?
LLC.
Then you contract yourself?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm contracted through the company I work for, and then my guys that work for me
Oh,
are
I see,
also
I see.
1099.
But
so they're
that means everything you're taking from your company, though. If you're distributing it, are probably distributions and not.
I don't know.
Is it going through? We'll figure it out.
I have an accountant, and they help me figure everything else out.
Sure.
I pay the trucks.
Yeah,
the
I would
fuel.
say on average, most weeks he brings home $1,000
Yeah.
out of his
For
paycheck.
just paycheck.
Just
paycheck.
paycheck, $1,000
Paycheck.
paycheck.
What I
yes.
pay myself, I don't.
Yeah, which is probably just distributions in the company, but it is. You're also 1099 from the.
So like during tax
companies,
season,
so.
that would be like his paycheck is
You would-
$1,000 a week on average.
No, I understand
Yeah.
that. I
But
understand that.
I file my taxes with the business.
How much came in last month, huh?
Into our checking.
Which one?
Yes, including transfers from the business checking into personal. So this all goes into personal.
500.
Maybe like 4 or 5.
So you're double her. Why? Why are we not together in any way whatsoever? Do we
you
budget
didn't-
together? Are you informed
didn't
of your
work?
finances in any way?
You didn't work
Yeah,
that
if
much
under
last
3.
month.
Are you guys together in the finances? Do we know the finances? Do we discuss finances? Are we
Okay,
a
so
partnership in the finances?
We are a partnership in the finances, but some of it is I am a person that is, if I don't know what our finances are, I'm not stressed about it. And so he runs the finances and tells me what I can and can't buy. If that if I want to go get something, I can ask him, hey, can I go buy this? And he'll say, I don't have the money for that, or I do.
I let her know, like, we can afford that. We can't afford that.
What do you define as afford? Do you guys have debt?
We do have debt.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how much debt you have?
Yes.
Both of you together?
Yes.
Both of us together, I would assume that with the cars, it would be like...
Yeah, what's your total debt? What's your total
It
debt?
would be
Give
like
it to me.
55,000 with the cars.
Yeah, around there with the cars.
Okay, 61. So we don't know our total debt.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, and what came in?
2,500.
We had transferred from business checking 3,664.
Okay.
We setting money aside for taxes properly? No, because we have a previous year tax bill of $8,000 that we haven't touched.
Yes.
So the beginning of this year really slowed down. So everything I did have saved up for it kind of went back into the business
Just so
aspect.
curious. I know we can't hear. Man, I would love to just follow your business for a couple weeks. I just really wonder if we're using everyone effectively, because when we have these slowdown periods, it's boning you.
Well, it's very hard when you have a truck off. And so because he rents his trucks, what is that, like 3,000 a week?
$860 a week per truck, so around
$860 a week.
$1,700 a week.
So if one truck doesn't go out, he's still paying on it.
Yeah, it's a set.
Why haven't we invested into purchasing or getting a loan on a truck?
Apparently I need 20% down for a commercial vehicle.
Okay. Why haven't you don't not make money?
I know.
Right.
Why haven't we? That wasn't an answer.
I'm going to be really honest. When we have a lump sum
Please.
of money, it doesn't last long.
Why?
A lot of it's me. I'll be honest.
Why?
I'm a spender.
I thought you said you only spent what he says you're allowed to spend.
And he says I'm allowed to spend.
Why are you saying she's allowed to spend it if she's not allowed to spend it because we don't have any money to spend?
I feel bad most of the time because she's at home constantly. She doesn't really.
Don't be.
much.
She doesn't have to be. Send the little to school. I mean,
Well, okay, so that's
and then
that's
leave
one
the house
thing.
and roll around in the snow.
I cannot send her to school.
Go on.
I have something. It's called emetophobia, and I have OCD from that. So
What? I'm gonna need a little explanation on something I've never heard of.
emetophobia. My number one fear ever is puke. I can't do anything, and so like
Good. So if she's not there, you won't see her puke. I'm
But if I
confused.
send her to school, she's gonna get sick, and that's like I have OCD, and so like even if it doesn't happen,
wait,
my brain says it's going to.
to. Okay, I understand. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. Vaccine parenting. I'm sure it's obnoxious. Well, at least let me say this. I understand homeschooling for whatever reasons in terms of this is what you want them to learn and focus on, believe all that stuff, whatever. Okay, that's how our culture works. But to take them away from social interactions in general out of the fear that they might get sick, does that seem fair? Because she's not going to school, but is she still getting social interactions?
Yes.
Okay, then she can go to school then, because it's going to be the same thing.
Okay.
I don't want her to show up to
it's
college
just-
and never
I
met a
know.
human. It's weird mixing business and family.
I do set boundaries.
No,
But family is hard. Family gets emotional. That's something that happened, yeah.
part of the reason they moved out is because they were getting in fights about who's working more, how many hours they're getting, blah blah blah.
Great.
No, I blame my sister personally.
What? Those
No.
are two completely different things.